Daniel was a man of God, deeply devoted and unwavering in his beliefs. He lived in Babylon, a land far from his own, surrounded by unfamiliar customs and people. Even in a foreign place, Daniel stayed true to his faith, never wavering in his commitment to God. He prayed to God every day, seeking guidance and strength. He followed God's laws diligently, no matter the circumstances. Daniel's life was a shining example of faith in action, inspiring those around him with his unwavering devotion. Daniel served in the king's court, where his wisdom and integrity were highly valued. He was known for his wisdom and honesty, qualities that earned him great respect and trust. The king trusted him greatly, often seeking his counsel on important matters. But not everyone was happy with Daniel's success. His rise to prominence stirred jealousy among other officials. Some officials were jealous of him, envious of the favor he found with the king. They looked for a way to bring him down, plotting in secret to undermine his position and tarnish his reputation. The jealous officials devised a cunning plan. They tricked the king into issuing a dangerous decree. For 30 days, no one could pray to any god or man except the king himself. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into the lion's den. This decree was a trap set specifically for Daniel. The officials knew about Daniel's unwavering devotion to God. They were sure he would disobey the king's command. They waited eagerly, expecting Daniel's downfall. Daniel knew about the decree. It was a law that could not be changed, a decree that was set in stone. The consequences were severe, and everyone in the kingdom was aware of it. He also knew the punishment. Anyone who defied the decree would be thrown into the lion's den, a place of certain death. The fear was palpable, but Daniel's resolve was unshaken. But he refused to abandon his faith. His belief in God was stronger than any fear of punishment. He stood firm, knowing that his actions could lead to his demise. 3 times a day, he went to his room. It was a routine he had followed for years, a sacred practice that connected him to his faith. He opened the windows toward Jerusalem, the city of his ancestors, the holy place where his heart belonged. It was a gesture of devotion and hope, and he prayed to God. His prayers were filled with faith and trust, a testament to his unwavering belief. Daniel's enemies got what they wanted. They had been watching him, waiting for the moment to strike. Their jealousy and hatred drove them to plot against him. They reported him to the king. They knew the king had no choice but to enforce the decree, even if it meant punishing someone he respected. The king had no choice but to follow his own law. His heart was heavy with regret, but the law was absolute. With a heavy heart, he ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The decision weighed on him, knowing the fate that awaited Daniel. A stone was rolled over the entrance, sealing Daniel's fate. The den was dark and foreboding, a place where hope seemed lost. The king couldn't sleep that night. His mind was troubled and his heart was heavy with concern. He paced back and forth, worried about Daniel. The thought of Daniel spending the night in the lion's den was unbearable. At dawn, he rushed to the lion's den. His heart raced as he approached the entrance, hoping against hope that Daniel was still alive. He called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" His voice echoed in the silence of the cave. To the king's amazement, Daniel answered. His voice was strong and clear, a testament to his unwavering faith. "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me," Daniel proclaimed. The lions, once fierce, now lay peacefully beside him. Daniel was unharmed. The king was overjoyed. His relief was palpable, and his joy knew no bounds. He immediately ordered Daniel to be released. The king himself helped Daniel out of the cave, his hands trembling with emotion. Those who accused Daniel were thrown into the lion's den, along with their families. They did not survive. The lions, which had been miraculously tamed for Daniel, showed no mercy to his accusers. King Darius issued a new decree. His voice was firm and resolute as he addressed his people. He commanded all the people in his kingdom to revere the God of Daniel. The decree was clear and left no room for doubt. "For he is the living God, enduring forever," the king declared. The people listened in awe, their hearts moved by the miracle they had witnessed. The miracle of Daniel's faith and God's protection spread throughout the land. People spoke of it in hushed tones, marveling at the power of Daniel's God.